What is going on with Lunar Classic? Let's find out today. So, Binance. I just sounded like a football hooligan. Let's find out what Lunar Classic is doing today. Yeah. That's the new jingle for Lunar Classic. Ridiculous. All right, we had 321,000 USDT equivalent burn of Lunar Classic, or $1.3 billion, putting the Binance burn at 12.4 billion. Sorry, not billion dollars, 12.4 billion Lunar Classic, and the 1.2% burn at 7.1 billion. And of course, the 1.2% isn't going to be much longer, but I think it's good. I wanted to have a little discussion with you guys about what's happening, where I think the charts is going, and of course, the mindset that comes with this sort of thing. Because as we've seen with Lunar Classic, it's done pretty much niche in the last few weeks. In fact, it's just gone down, right? Over the last 7 days, are we down? Yeah, we're down pretty much. Over the last month, are we down? Are we down? Yeah, we're pretty much only been down for the last month. Of course, we had that huge 500% move. We had that very nice 500% move that everyone thought it was going to continue to go up. And I'm pretty sure I was one of the only YouTubers out there who was saying that we're probably going to go down from here and you should be taking some profits. Now, I don't have a crystal ball. I've just been around for long enough to know that this is how things move, especially in a bear market. So if you do want to stay up to date with the most unbiased, both sides of the coin with what's happening in Lunar Classic and the cryptocurrency markets, do me a favor and just smash up the like button. Go on, do it now. Smash the like button. Leave me a comment saying, what's up, Connor, you football hooligan, and subscribe if you haven't already. With that said, let's talk about a little bit of a short term, right? Of course, over here on BitGet is where I do my short term trading. You can get over $10,000 worth of bonuses just from signing up using the link down there in the description. Absolutely ridiculous. It's not going to last very long. It's just because they're trying to get as many users on the platform as possible right now by offering the best possible bonuses, which is what a lot of exchanges will be doing right now to grab up the users that are still here in a bear market because they know that they're the ones that are going to be making the most amount of money in a bull market. So make the best of the offer while it's down there in the description. With that said, we are potentially, we don't know yet, we may be seeing a triple bottom formating here, is formating a word? Forming here. 1, 2, 3. Potential, very potential here. But if this was to happen, the technical target, if we did break the neckline of around 23,023, would be up here at 0.25. So that's a short-term trade that you can make there, about 4.7%. 10x leverage, 50%. Not very bad. Not very bad in my opinion. We get that number by taking this line and popping it there. I know, or in the middle of the V, wherever you want to put it. But we get that and then we pop it there. And that's kind of the expectation of the short-term trade. Don't get involved in this really down here because this is the more degen risky play. Of course, it could pump up to here and you can make much more gains. It's totally possible. There you go, 8.6. But when it breaks the neckline, confirms the break by a retest, something along those lines, that's what we want to be seeing here. So that's the short term. Let's zoom out. Do I have a chart that is not so zoomed in? Nope, of course I don't. Longer term, Lunar Classic is in a downtrend. There's no arguing that. The reason this is happening is because we are simply in a bear market. There's nothing wrong with that. And this is where the mindset shift comes. I don't know what's wrong with my speech today. Terrible behavior. But the mindset is, this is what worked for me in the bear market, right? We find projects we believe in. Is that Lunar Classic for you? Possibly, maybe. I don't know. Is it for me? Debatable if it's a strong position, but it's still a very small position in my portfolio that I do not want to sell because I think there's an opportunity for this to get massive in the next bull run. So it's worth the small amount of risk by having a small amount of money in it. But whatever it is for you, if it's your biggest position, your smallest position, your medium position, whatever, that's up to you guys to decide. But the mindset is long term, right? If you are a short-term trader, I just laid out a perfect short-term trade potentially. It might go up, it might go down. I have no idea what's going to happen next, but that's what short-term traders do. That's what I do as a short-term trader, but I'm also a long-term trader. So if you're a long-term investor, I should say, then this is just what happens. This is part and parcel. We invest into something and we chill, right? I see a lot of the comments getting angry at Lunar Classic doing nothing, but 1 month ago, Lunar Classic moved 500%. So it has done something. It's done incredible, and it's still up. It's still up at 2x, right? It's still up there. So it's still doing very well. But we have to get over this mentality of things having to happen each and every day, every second, because that's just not how it works. Especially in a bear market where things don't only go up, they tend to only go down. We have to get over this. We have to understand that when the price of something that we want to hold for the long term goes down, that's the opportunity to get more of it at a discount. If you are scared of it going down, it means one, you got too much money in it. Simple. 2, you actually don't think it's a long-term investment. You've somehow convinced yourself that you thought it was, but you actually don't. Because if you did, when it goes down in price, you get excited. Think of it like property, right? If you haven't yet bought property, or the property that you live in, let's say you live in your house already, you already bought that, and you plan to buy more. When the property market crashes, which inevitably it's gonna, right? And by crash, I mean 10, 20%. It's inevitably gonna do that eventually. If it does that, great, happy days. I've got cash. What a perfect opportunity for me to buy up, a 1-bedroom apartment that I can rent out for cheap. Awesome, I've made money. That's the mindset that you need to have, right? So that's the same mindset we should apply to Lunar Classic and all of that sort of good stuff. We got more things coming. We got utility down the line. We got Binance burning. We got all of that good stuff still happening, and that's potentially good for the markets. With that said, I do hope that I provided you with some value. Let me know down in the comment section if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer them, and I will see you guys in the next video.